Good morning. Welcome back to my channel on this happy Thanksgiving Eve. Today I'm going to be making pumpkin gingerbread in a loaf pan, and I'm ready to have some pumpkin flavor of something. We're going to my son's in-laws tomorrow for Thanksgiving, and so I'm going to take some pumpkin bread and something else, desserts. So anyway, so let's get started and make this pumpkin bread. So in my stand mixer right now I have 1 stick of softened butter, and we're going to get it mixed up. Get it creamed a little bit. And then to that, we're going to add 1 cup of brown sugar. Side. And I'll have to stop and scrape the bowl here periodically. So let's get that creamed up a little bit. It's a nice, almost, I think it's going to be like 60 degrees here in Arkansas, and I've got my windows open. It's really sunny. It's beautiful out. And my husband's outside working on a place to park our RV in for the concrete and everything. So now, okay, next I'm going to add 2 large room temperature eggs. Get that mixed up. Heat up just a little bit. Okay, I'm going to stop it here and scrape the bowl just a little. Make sure it's getting mixed up. Okay. Alright, and to that I'm going to add 1 cup of pumpkin puree. Not pumpkin pie mix, just the puree. So let's get a spoon here. Get that incorporated. Now the pumpkin puree has no flavorings or sugar or anything in it, so that's why you want to use this, because you're going to put other flavorings and stuff in there. Okay, got that mixing up. All right, now the recipe doesn't call for this, but I'm going to use about 3 tablespoons of molasses. I'm going to scoot this back just a tad. There we go. I'm going to turn this off so I can get this molasses in here without making a mess. Molasses is what's going to give it your gingerbread flavoring, or part of it, I should say. Okay, there's the molasses. All right, let's mix that in. It smells so good. Pumpkin, molasses. Okay, now I'm going to turn it down, and then we're going to add the flour and the spices. Okay, so to 1½ cups of all-purpose flour. I'm going to scooch it back just a little bit. I have added 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon, a 1/2 teaspoon of ginger, a 1/4 teaspoon of ground nutmeg, and I use the whole nutmeg and I grind it myself. It just has a really intense flavor. A 1/4 teaspoon of ground cloves, 1 teaspoon of baking powder, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1 teaspoon of salt. And so I'm going to take my little whisk here, and we're going to go ahead and whisk that up. Ooh, I can't wait. It smells so good. Okay, let's get a little, incorporate it a little mixing cup at a time here, because you don't want to over mix it. You just want to mix it until it's incorporated. Oh, it smells so good. Let's move you just a little closer. You can see it. Oh, I can smell the cloves and the ginger. I love Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite holidays. Okay. Put the rest of that flour in there. Okay. And I think that is ready to put in the pan. Okay. I'm going to scrape this off a little bit. I'll just mix that in by hand a little bit. Yum! It smells so good. Okay, I'm going to get this out of this bowl and get it ready to put in the pie pan. I'll bring you back in just a minute. Okay, now I'm ready to put the pumpkin gingerbread into the loaf pan. The loaf pan I have greased with this Baker's Joy spray. It's like flour and oil together, but you could use Crisco and flour however you want, but you definitely want to grease it because you don't want it to stick. And then you're just going to start putting it in the pan. You can do this without getting in your way so you can see. It's really a pretty color. And I'll bring back here in a second, but I'm going to put pecans on the top, and then we'll bake it. Okay. Get this scraped off here. And I want to smooth it out a little bit. Get as even as we can. Okay, I will bring you back when I put the pecan topping on top of it. Okay, let's put I made like a kind of like streusel topping just to put on it to bake it. And so what I did is do 3 tablespoons of butter, a little over about a 1/3 cup of brown sugar, and toasted pecans. And then I'm just going to put these on the top. Just kind of sprinkle it around. This is going to be so good. No time to watch calories, y'all. Sprinkle it on the top. Okay, and I disperse it a little bit. And then I'm just going to kind of pat it just a little bit. All right. Okay. I have got my oven's preheated to 350, and I'm going to bake it I'm going to check it at 45 minutes, and if it needs to go a little bit longer, then I'll let you know. But let's get this in the oven and let's have some pumpkin gingerbread. Okay, I just removed it from the oven. It smells wonderful. It looks beautiful. It actually took about 55 minutes instead of the 45 to get done in the center, and I, stuck my little cake tester in there to make sure. And I may end up putting a glaze drizzled over the top just because it looks really pretty. But you don't have to do that. But I can't wait to try it tomorrow, and I'll hopefully it turned out good. It smells wonderful. So I appreciate you watching, and I hope everyone has a happy and safe Thanksgiving tomorrow. And I shall see you in my next video. Bye.